Hey y'all, this is Port 1119 coming to you from Socorro County, New Mexico. We are in a cross-cut haulage tunnel. I've got a theory as to which one or two it is, but I do not know for sure. Got a nice little quartz stringer here. This is predominantly a lead zinc operation that also pulled some amounts of copper out.
Iron banding in here.
So it's probably only about 5.5 feet tall in here, but I think you can hear my voice reverberating, which indicates that we've got real good ground.
A lot better than the portal.
Yeah, the portal was a mess. So we should be encountering...
Stoping. Ish. Yeah.
That's no stope.
Crosscut.
Okay, so we've got a crosscut running here.
And one running here.
Something saying keep out.
And there is rock on the floor.
That looks to be a stope here. So that right there is an inclined winds going down into a lower level of this operation. So
more stoping up here.
I know that.
Oh, and I can see why they were.
I know that there's at least 10 levels to this. There may be more. What I saw that said 10 was from the 1930s. Now we've got something horrific up on this crosscut, so we're gonna just go in far enough to take a look at it. So I'm off to that horrifying thing. It looks to be looking down into a stope. We've also got a roof fall up ahead and a false floor here. But the good news is that I've got real good airflow coming in. And we came in through an exhaust airway that had good clean air. O2 meter is not alerting. We're gonna keep on going down that crosscut. So I'm about to break my rule of no crossing false floors, because this false floor or trestle is held up by tree trunks. And it's dry as a bone in here. So we've got good ground. There's also a ladder running down into a little stope. See you on the other side. So we are safely past the false floor trestle and came to a branching drift. We've got some copper in the stope. Malachite. Yeah, the stoping is falling apart here. Got some stoles up here. That's just tree trunks. Proceed with caution.
I think there was probably a cat in here.
From the dead bird?
Feathers.
Yeah. Mr. Tweety went boom. So this stope goes up to here. That's about 30 feet. To here, it looks like it continues a ways. Got some nice gobbing in here.
Copper.
The malachite?
Possible small quantity native.
Cool. Yeah, got nice gobbing up here, and this stope goes up about 50 feet all told. Just adjusted the focus on my light so you can see up there. There's alcoves. Yeah, I think it's about 50 feet up. And the incline we're looking at is right at a 45-degree dip.
Still that came out? On my foot with the wedge.
That's not an ore chute.
No.
That was an optical illusion, looked like an ore chute. It's just an outcrop. Gonna cross this little gobbing collapse and proceed. I apologize if the light isn't very good. I was saying that I had a theory as to where we are. That theory is correct. So we're in level 3 of the Graphic-Waldo Mine, particularly the graphic side of it. think levels above 6 are considered to be Graphic, levels below 6 are considered to be Waldo. So we came in on the Greyhound Tunnel right here. These were those small cross cuts we passed. That raised wind symbol looks to connect to level 6, which is where we crossed that trestle. So we are here, and there's a pair of lead carbonate stopes, which is I believe sericite. It's not a form that's currently mined. Currently lead sulfide or galena is mined. So we're going to continue following level 3 to the south up to the end line of the graphic mine here, which connects to level 4 of the Kelly mine, which is a pretty famous operation. It's got trailer shaft, the old refractory tower, and the Kelly ghost town. It's generally considered to be inaccessible. I do know of someone who's lowered himself down it with a truck hoist off to one of the drift levels.
No accounting for crazy.
No accounting for crazy. Because the Kelly tunnel is said to be caved. I haven't found it, so I'm inclined to agree. The Paschal shaft and Kelly shaft, all of the timbering has sloughed off to the bottom, so there's no usable manway. So as far as we know, this south drift from the Greyhound Tunnel is actually the only way to directly access Kelly Mine. We're continuing on the south drift of Greyhound. Got a dead end cross cut here that was gobbed up. So up here, we've got timbering. It looks to be holding back significant gob. Most of the timber's in good shape. Got one that's starting to buckle. Illegible miner's graffiti.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, it is. Hey, miner's graffiti is a thing to the present day.
Yep.
Seen some very interesting things in Porta Johns. The fact that the rails are still here tells me that the mine was either attended during World War II or was worked during or after World War II. Because during the war, there were a lot of guys going to old mines and retrieve rail for scrap drives.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh. Yeah, that's a false floor.
I don't know whether we're on it or not.
I think we possibly are. Okay.
Low.
No, that only goes down about 4 feet.
Okay.
Then we've got a substantial collapse here.
How high?
Just very large piece of rock. Looks like it came down out of a filled stope.
Yeah. I think we may want to turn back.
Yeah, we're going to turn back here and explore the north drift. This is passable, but I'm just not quite feeling it at the moment. I'm looking back down the Greyhound Tunnel. I'm looking south. So there was stoping on the map here. You can see it drops down into another stope there. So this whole vein system they were mining dips. It dips to the west at about 45 degrees and trends north-south. It runs for several miles. We're exploring a decent bit of it today. Not gonna proceed through there because I don't like the look of that stope. Then through here, this heads towards the Graphic Tunnel. And then down this way should be the end of the Greyhound Tunnel. Rusty bucket. And this does in fact appear to be the end. They did a little bit of exploitation there. And there you have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and head north towards Graphic. So up here we've got some kind of incline slash ore chute. There is moving. I think there's a stope up here, and the map indicates that there in fact is. Got markings here, 10, 11. A piece of tin. I'm not sure what that was, but other portions of this mine were used as the New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology, aka New Mexico Tech's experimental mine. We actually shot video here previously. On the surface at the Waldo Tunnel. It was locked up, but this obviously was not.
Cool.
What you got?
Druzy quartz with maybe a little bit of silver in it.
Cool. This is a
I'm liking the back up here.
yeah, overall it's quite good. We're on a bedding plane. There's another alcove that was driven off. So we're supposed to make 2 lefts and then potentially hitting an incline that runs down to another level. Up here we've got a beautiful raise. Decent airflow. It probably comes down from a stope up that way.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna continue along that long drift to the north and check back in a minute. So I'm about as far north as I can get on this north drift. Got a impassable collapse here. Looks like it was gobbing up in a stope that let go and filled up the whole drift. So we're gonna turn back and come out the Greyhound Tunnel. I wish we could have made it to Graphic, but it's still pretty impressive. This mine looks like something out of a Disney movie. The way that you've got the rail dropping off into stopes. So they more or less continuously stoped this vein along numerous levels. The real hard thing to tell here is what's on false floor, what's on gob, what's on solid ground. It is not something I'm especially comfortable with, so gonna be turning back. So making my way back, I've got a Union Carbide can, and looks to have been a short stoked crosscut. Also got graffiti on this stole, either Jim or JM from 1978. I believe that Graphic-Waldo was used as New Mexico Tech's experimental mine until 1995, when they were pushed out for liability reasons by the mine owner, which is Asarco. But another System of stopes up here. Small crosscut this way. I'll check that out. And this crosscut is just another dead end. There's a lot of those here where they were trying to follow a stringer or a silver pipe, followed it to its conclusion, and there wasn't anything worth exploiting. So on that crosscut I found some old newspaper fragments. Found something advertising rayon nightgowns for 25 and 49 cents. Capitol Record Club, the Fred Waring and the Pennsylvanians all through the night. If anyone's heard of that, please let me know to help date this. And then a baby's advice to parents. I don't know what that's about, but this could be useful for helping to date this crosscut.